We go to like a local bar that's just kind of like down the street. I didn't drink that much, but I definitely drank enough to the point where somehow I approved you buying a $5,000 football card.
Not football, basketball.
Basketball card.
Kobe Bryant, not just anybody.
Because then we wake up this morning and I'm like, what the hell? You bought a $5,000 card last night and you're like, oh, well, it's your idea.
Okay.
In what world would I ever be like, you know what,
It
babe?
was an investment piece.
Go buy a $5,000 basketball
I'm
card.
telling you, it was an investment piece. Live.
I know I was gonna try to think of a new intro other than "we're live," but
Yeah.
it felt wrong.
So you elected to go, okay.
it felt awful. Okay, I have a bone to pick with you.
Okay.
We went out last night, didn't we?
We went out last night.
And one thing definitely led to another. Do you want to admit your heathenness or your bad behavior, or shall I?
Well, let's backtrack. So, date night, right?
Yes.
Saturday night. We went to
Louis Bossi in Boca, which is
nice
like
little Italian joint.
Italian
Yeah.
restaurant. It was great. We had a charcuterie board. It was incredible.
Yeah, which by the way,
What?
because I did want to ask you this, and then we'll get on to, because I'm sure everyone's itching to hear what kind of shit I
bullshit?
pulled.
Yeah, what kind of bullshit you've been up to?
Okay, what is your favorite appetizer? If you had to pick an appetizer.
Oh my gosh. I can't pick one because I'm an appetizer whore. Like, I fuck with appetizers so hard. Like,
I could go in so many different directions just from that statement right there. Leads me to many different things to talk about, but
I mean, being a whore. Wow.
Well, okay. Our friend Chael allegedly posted, but he
I
didn't
heard
see.
about
You know
that.
what I mean? So I could go to.
We're going to get to that.
Yes.
Someone on Instagram did. Okay, so no, we'll come to that later.
Yeah.
We're going to come around to my
appetizer.
Horness later. Back
Yes.
to appetizers. So, okay. So if I go to Cheesecake Factory,
Yeah.
I'm only getting appetizers.
Yeah.
I don't want a main course.
Yeah.
Like, I get their avocado egg rolls.
Yep.
They have this like corn tamale cake situation.
Yeah.
They have is it cauliflower, kung pao cauliflower, like Korean fried
Korean,
cauliflower?
yeah, something.
Oh,
yeah.
So good. So, but if I had to pick,
You have to pick
I
one.
had to pick an appetizer to have for the rest of my life. It'd be
Don't forget fried pickles from
from Texas.
TRH.
You're
too.
taking me to Texas Roadhouse today.
Yeah.
For sure. No, if I had to pick an appetizer to have for the rest of my life, and this is even like, okay, I can't forget about like Japanese food and appetizers.
Yes. Egg rolls. You love egg rolls.
Crab rangoons.
But yes, you got to pick one.
I would go charcuterie board.
Me too. That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
The one we had last night was banging.
So good. And you get multiple cheeses. Like we had burrata. We had and
there was like a truffle.
There's so much variety because they also serve it with like, we had 4 different types of meats, putting honey on it.
Yes.
Honey. And then there's like the pickled vegetables.
Yeah, I love the garlic. I love
Good.
olive. Sorry.
Olives. I did have a garlic.
You ate. That's why I said
I
it.
ate the whole garlic clove last night. My breath smelled like garlic all night.
So we have a lovely dinner, right? I think
yeah.
I ended up ordering. I got the salmon and broccolini.
I got a pasta dish, but I filled up on the charcuterie board, so you ate all my pasta.
So I ate your meal too.
No, let me go. Let me take this one.
Wait. Before I gotta get my creative juices going. I am addicted now.
You're a zinner now.
Yes.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Which we could go on more about this. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to eat one of these right now. And
I guess it's not worse than I'm drinking a Bloody Mary right now.
Yes. But there's things about nicotine that are allegedly good. Now, you can, like we've talked about before, you can Google anything and you can figure out.
Yeah.
You can manipulate the wordage to.
You can manipulate your search history to find the answer that you're searching for.
Yes, to be either good or bad.
Okay, you've changed the subject like 4 times. I really want to get to why you're in the doghouse.
Can't you tell that I'm just trying to.
You're in the doghouse.
Yeah.
So, all right, twice this week now. So this is my week off. I just get back from Power Slap. I do like to take a full week where I just like relax. I let myself have a Bloody Mary for breakfast. I just chill because then I go back to the grind at the gym.
Yeah.
So now, last night we go. Incredible dinner, charcuterie board.
Yes.
We have drinks. We go to like a local bar that's just kind of like down the street. I didn't drink that much, but I definitely drank enough to the point where somehow I approved you buying a $5,000 football card.
Not football, basketball.
Basketball card.
Kobe Bryant, not just anybody.
Because then we wake up this morning and I'm like, what the hell? You bought a $5,000 card last night and you're like, oh, well, it's your idea.
Okay.
In what world would I ever be like, you know what,
babe? It was an investment piece.
Go buy a $5,000 basketball card.
I'm telling you, it was an investment piece.
So twice this week, he has gotten me tipsy and convinced me to buy him football cards. We go to where, I took you to a haircut and then I went to Home Goods and then you're like, ooh.
No, don't say it like this. You took me to a haircut. You make me sound like an infant that you took me to a haircut.
I drove you to your haircut.
No. I offered. I said, "Hey, babe, would you want to go with me to get my haircut? And then you can go to Home Goods because it's right next to." Well,
who drove?
But you were dropping.
You were
dropping me off. Gosh damn it. Yeah, okay.
I dropped you off at a haircut, so I took you to get a haircut. And I went to Home Goods, and I come back and I pick you up, and you're like, "Oh, you want to go to your like favorite sushi restaurant for lunch?" And I was like, "Yes." We get there, you sit down, and you're like, "Oh, here's the cocktail menu. You should get a cocktail." And the Japanese restaurant happens to be right next to his favorite local card shop.
Yeah. And
so I drink my, what was it, a lychee martini.
Yeah.
And you were like, "Oh, get another one. Get another one." So I'm like, "Oh, yes, best lunch ever." And then all of a sudden you're driving, and where does the car end up?
At the card shop.
At the card shop. And you bought 3 boxes of cards.
2. Hit a big one though. But you know what? This is so funny because I literally just saw like some shit eater talking shit to me, and he had posted I didn't even listen to. I wish I would have listened to the audio to hear, but it was obviously making fun of me. It was like when Paige fights and and her fight check comes in, and and then it was
to the card shop.
It was me, and I was like, I don't know what the guy was doing, but it didn't look like it was very positive. but
he's not wrong.
Yeah, it was like a dude in high heels with a purse or something.
Yeah, talking shit about you.
Gosh damn it.
Okay, so we end up at the card shop there.
Yeah.
You got me tipsy / drunk last night.
Yeah.
And you bought a $5,000 piece of cardboard. Didn't you?
When you put it that way, that's kind of crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, but it's an investment piece. And it was great. It was a PSA 10 for my card folks out there.
Okay.
Some of the smartest, some of the best business, well, I wouldn't say best businessman, but Post Malone spent like $1 million on a Magic the Gathering card.
Are you Post Malone?
No, but my name is Austin,
That's
and
true.
so it says.
And you guys have very similar dance moves.
Steve Aoki, the
the
DJ, he is a very big card.
I need you.
So is Drake.
Okay. I need you to not compare your card shopping to Drake, Steve Aoki, and Post Malone. Let's bring it back down to earth and compare us to.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
we're
yeah, but
doing
babe,
well,
I just want you to see my eBay shop after this. Okay, my 90-day sales.
Will any of that end up in my bank account?
Probably not.
I didn't think so. So I just don't care. It was my what is it? Corner purse. So you cornered me for.
Oh yes, my percentage. Yeah, you might. There might be more because I.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, sorry.
You're done.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay, you're done. Okay, all right. So that was last night.
Yeah.
He's in the doghouse. Bought a $5,000 card. So
I'm literally in the doghouse. I got the dogs surrounded me.
We are gonna go to brunch after this, though.
Yes, we are.
Because you know your bitch loves brunch.
Yeah, I'm gonna take you brunch.
Let's talk about what a slut I am.
Yes.
So we're on Twitter the other day, and
I'm
on Twitter, and boom, pops up a tweet from Chael Sonnen, and it goes, "Gosh, I screenshotted it.
You gotta pull it up. We'll have to." You saw it too. Oh gosh, damn it! Even Juan saw it.
Everybody, all right, ready? I will expose scumbag Dana for cheating on his wife. Here's a list of fighters Dana has fucked. Excuse my language. Ronda Rousey, Miesha Tate, Paige Van Zandt, Mackenzie Dern, Michelle Watterson, Rachel Ostovich, Amanda Ribas, Alexa Grasso, Tracy Cortez, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, Valentina Shevchenko, Rose Namajunas, Verna Jandiroba.
Yeah.
Sorry if I butchered that. And Roxana Modafferi.
I mean, definitely a wide range of.
Yes. So, but I get on Twitter and I see that tweet from Chael, and
yeah,
I immediately know he didn't write that because Chael's our very good friend. And two, if you know Chael the way we do, Chael does not cuss.
Yes, he doesn't cuss.
So the fact that it said, here's a list of fighters Dana has fucked, Chael doesn't cuss.
Yes.
So, boom, the troll, whoever hacked his account, did not do their research and didn't know that that's, dead giveaway.
Yeah.
But what did we do?
Well, so I told you. So I think I was on my way to practice.
You were, and
I was biking.
Screenshotted it and sent it to you, and I was like, "Look at! I think Chael got hacked. Look at this tweet."
And so I immediately, the little light bulb clicked in my head. I'm like, "Oh, I got to use this."
Because you're a lot smarter than you act.
I am. We determined that last night too. I'm a lot smarter.
A lot smarter than you act. So instead.
Oh, okay. I am smarter, huh? I knew I would get you to admit it. That was a smart.
At some things, but not at others. So you're very clever.
Yes.
So instead of, one, just letting it die and forgetting about it, or just laughing about it, you're like, oh no, now we're gonna troll Chael. So
I said Chael. Here, I'll even pull up the exact message just because. So I text Chael, and of course I screenshot
because we have to double down on this because it's so funny.
I screenshot it, and my text goes, "Dude, what the hell? My mind is spinning right now. I was just in a room with that freaking guy, and he looked me in the eyes and shook my hand, said, 'Your wife is a badass, Dana. I feel like such a dummy now. This is awful.'"
He just absolutely trolled Chael.
So then I get a message back. So I let that marinate. I was on my way to wrestling. I think I went to practice, and I get back in my phone. I've got a few texts from Chael and some videos in very very funny, very Chael-esque, awkward message back like, "Austin, I don't know what to tell you other than it simply is not true. Frankly, I'm," and then he goes on,
goes on, obviously,
and he was hacked.
He told us he got hacked. So then I felt bad because he's here like sending you video messages trying to be like, it wasn't me. And then so finally I just texted him and I was like, "Jill, Austin is fucking with you."
Yes.
Austin's messing with you.
Yes.
We know it was a troll.
Yeah.
So, or a hacker or whatever.
Yeah.
So that was one of the funniest things. And that, of course, that goes viral. So there, I have to see, obviously, that post. So then I click on the post to read the comments because that's who I am. And
You're a comment reader.
Curious. And of course, someone was like, well, at this point, who has Paige Van Zandt not slept with?
Oh, boy.
It's like, okay, I'm a dirty whore, apparently. But it's like, do people not forget? We've been married next month. Yeah, next month. We have been together for 7 years. 7 years.
Dab me up.
Freaking my dog. So that was the other thing last night.
Yeah.
We were of course drinking, and we're best friends, so we're hanging out at the bar. We're doing our thing, and for whatever reason, me and you just kept dabbing each other.
Especially after the card.
Yeah, you dabbed me up after the card, and then I'm just thinking about, because we did take a picture, which is with like a few people in the bar that were fight fans, and I'm like, what do these people think about us?
Looking at us just
every time we take a shot, we're just like dabbing. You bought a card, dab me up, bro. They're gonna think we're insane.
Yeah. But we had a great time.
But we had an incredible time.
Yeah,
and we didn't fight about it. I kept my composure.
You kept your cool.
Kept my cool, even though
I wasn't worried about the fight then. It was the waking up this morning and you realizing.
Yeah, well, the Bloody Mary is helping. That's for sure.
Yeah, I just need to maybe a couple days in a row of Bloody Mary. And
no, tomorrow I'm done.
Okay.
This was my 1 week off. Tomorrow I'm back at it.
Yeah.
But yes, we had an incredible night.
A good fight last night too.
I wrote that down. Match. I wanted to talk about that. So, obviously we were out last night, so we did not watch the Diaz Masvidal fight.
We didn't watch it live. I went back and watched it.
Yeah. I looked at the highlights.
Yeah.
What was your overall thesis on the fight?
Good fight, and I think this is just like further push it, not like the narrative, but there's things outside of you get done with your quote unquote career, whether UFC or whatever, and just all the extra opportunities that there still is to be had, and
absolutely,
and and that's kind of like what I talked to you about, like defining success and stuff. Like, what do you define success as?
Exactly.
It's not wins and losses or whatever. It's finding these things and like doing these things that's gonna propel your career and put your name out there for the good and stuff. And I think Nate and Jorge last night definitely did that with their boxing match. Mm-hmm. Really crazy fight. They're both 39 years old. I think I didn't realize
Nate was that old. I knew Masvidal was.
Yeah. I think they either threw or probably not landed, but they threw like 1,400 punches in
That's
a 10-round fight. And, the critics are going to say, well, these guys couldn't box like a real boxer or whatever. But,
but in the same breath, a boxer couldn't go into an MMA fight with either of them.
100%. And it was a really entertaining, like good back and forth fight. Nate ended up getting the nod. I think, he landed more shots, although maybe not as powerful as some of the ones that Jorge landed and stuff, but good fight.
Nate did say that he wants to come back to the UFC though and fight Leon Edwards.
Yes, because he had a really good fight with Leon. I think it was the 5-round fight, right? And he rocked Leon in the 5th round. And and who knows if he could have done it earlier, whatever. His fight style is, predicated more on like shots landed, and over time it just starts to build up and stuff. So, he looked good. He was in great shape last night. And so, the thing about Nate too is this is an entertainment business, and he always is going to draw a crowd.
Absolutely. So, and that's what so when I was fighting for the UFC, Dana White had a quote once where he said I had like the it factor, whatever. Yeah. So when journalists would be like, oh, well, Dana said you have the it factor. What is that? And it's like, okay, the it factor is not just like one being talented.
Yeah.
But it's, people like other people that you would compare. Nate Diaz.
Yeah.
You want to tune in and watch him fight.
Yeah.
No matter what you want to watch, whatever it is. And then the other one who I would really say, who's the guy that says my balls is hot?
Oh, Derek Lewis.
Derek Lewis.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what he does. I want to watch the fight.
Oh, for sure.
For sure. And it's like just these certain people where you're like, dang, I have to tune in every single time.
Yeah.
And that's like, I feel like anytime the Diaz brothers fight or compete, you want to watch.
Yeah.
You want to know what's going to happen.
And Jorge too, Jorge's
sure.
the exact same. And, Yeah, I mean, I think they fought at the Anaheim Center, I think, or something, but it was like 18,000.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I think it was like almost sold out, and I mean, so it's cool. That's an awesome, especially like MMA guys and going on and
continuing
to do stuff and cross over to other sports and much like what you're doing and yeah, it's cool to see.
Okay, and this is the thing. Why has the conversation not happened when I need to see the Diaz brothers in Power Slap? They have the Stockton Slap.
Yeah, that would be pretty crazy.
That would be huge. I feel like as far as like
when you think of a slapper, right?
Stars you could bring to Power Slap.
Yeah.
It's the Diaz brothers. They have the Stockton Slap. They slap people in every fight.
Be pretty crazy.
That would be crazy. So, hey, TM, trademark that. I'll take a percentage.
Oh, shit.
Just kidding. But yes, that was somebody like as far as coming over to a new, to something like Power Slap, it would be that'd huge
be
draw.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Oh,
everyone would. Yeah.
Everybody would tune in for that.
That'd be nuts.
Yeah. But yeah, good boxing match. Obviously exciting. It's fun to see. This is one I want to get your opinion on.
Okay.
And I don't know if you know. Because you don't do social media.
Yeah.
You're not up on the
I'm not really, yeah.
You're not up on the T. Okay.
Yeah.
Who has interest in bare knuckle boxing for BKFC?
Ooh.
Do you know this?
Are we talking about, is it an ex like UFC fighter?
Nope.
Interest. Are they a combat athlete?
Nope.
Really?
You're asking for a lot of hints right now.
Well, I know. I'm trying to narrow it down a little bit. Mark Zuckerberg.
No. From our child, I would say from our childhood growing up, it's like some
Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
No.
Okay.
No. Okay, what was
I just saw that he got married to I think a 24-year-old or something. So
boy.
I believe he's 70.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I could be wrong. It could be 40.
Are you gonna leave me when I get old and wrinkly for some young hot chick?
Of course not.
I think I saw a wrinkle in my forehead today.
You did say that last time. Yeah.
Okay, no. Who has interest in boxing in BKFC?
I don't know.
Do you want more hints?
Yes.
I don't even know how.
Because I would like to guess it.
Would you?
Yeah.
Okay. From our generation.
Okay.
One of the most popular shows on MTV.
Okay.
Should be a big giveaway.
Yeah.
Many
Carson Daly.
No, many movies.
Rob Dyrdek.
No, but you're falling in the right track.
Really?
Kind of.
I don't know.
A little more edgy.
I don't know. You gotta tell me.
Bam Margera.
Oh, no way.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. He's kind of had some substance abuse issues or something. Another thing I saw too, along the same line, Steve-O, it just came out. You know what I'm talking about, right? He's going to get breast implants.
I saw that.
Yes.
Didn't he just get a dick tattooed on his face?
He did?
Yeah.
Oh,
who did that? Post Malone tattooed a dick on his face.
I mean, talk about taking it to your pranks and stuff to the next level.
But imagine if Bam and Steve-O boxed each other, bare knuckle boxing,
which they've kind of had some. They've had a falling out and they've been talking shit to each other and stuff.
But so Bam came out and said that he went to BKFC, and I believe BKFC is in talks with Bam to compete.
That's crazy.
That's like our.
I mean, I wonder. I would assume he's training in some sort of a.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But as far as like our era of celebrity, they were it. Like the edgy, pushing the boundaries of what was appropriate, some not. Obviously, I went to all the Jackass movies.
Crazy. Yes, I did too. I saw a bunch of them in theaters.
Same.
Yeah.
You go to the theater.
In the theater.
Bad move. I think I went and saw Superbad with my parents.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
It was a terrible idea.
I definitely saw the Jackass movies with my dad.
Well, yeah, that's a little different.
But my dad,
Yeah, your dad. First my dad. So let me off it.
He's a fun guy.
A little more awkward. But if I were to look in my archive of stars and celebrities that I grew up watching, Like them boxing each other in BKFC would be massive.
Yeah.
That's one that I would have to see.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what level of
oh yeah, it'd be a shit show, of course,
Yeah.
but I would watch.
Yeah, we'd definitely tune in, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. It'd be crazy though.
Okay, go back into your archive of celebrities from our childhood. Who would you 100% tune in to watch bare knuckle box each other?
Are we talking about like a matchup, like two people?
Two people to fight each other. I mean, for me, like the Jackass crew is pretty high up there.
Yeah. Kendrick Lamar and Drake have a good beef going on right now. That could be
fight each other.
Yeah, more like celebrity fights and stuff. I think it'd be fun.
Okay, Eminem and Machine Gun Kelly, who wins? Eminem,
right?
Oh, yeah. All day.
Machine Gun Kelly's got that reach though. He's tall.
He's got reach, but in bare knuckle boxing, it doesn't matter. Look what Mike Perry does to everybody who's taller than him.
This is true. Yeah.
Of course, no, I can't say Eminem and Mike Perry are in the same category.
No.
But my money would be on Eminem versus Machine Gun Kelly in bare knuckle boxing.
Yeah.
What other beefs are there?
Gosh, I'm trying to think. Like something.
Let's think of a chick one. Doesn't Taylor Swift have beef with like a Kardashian?
I have that's up your alley.
That is not even in my alley. I'm so far disconnected from pop culture.
Yeah.
But if I wanted a chick fight, Taylor Swift versus Kim Kardashian in bare knuckle boxing, Kim Kardashian takes it.
Yeah.
She's feisty.
Yeah, and I was gonna say she's like built more, but I don't know that she is. It's just her butt, right?
Yeah, she got a nice butt.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So, yeah, but I think I would.
Ooh. If I would pick a celebrity that I would think that would be like the best at bare knuckle boxing as far as celebrities.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj.
Oh, no. Okay.
Ooh. Oh, sorry. This is like a whole different world. I did not mean to go this avenue.
To go down this road. Okay.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Versus Cardi B, bare knuckle boxing.
Dang. Do they have a beef little bit?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
But as far as like female rappers right now, they are the two best of the best in my eyes as of right now.
Yes.
Best of all time. I gotta go Missy Elliott. I feel like she's the queen.
Okay.
The GOAT.
Yeah.
The front runner. Love Missy Elliott. But for right now, Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B in bare knuckle boxing.
We need more celebrity.
We need more.
Yeah, more celebrity fights. And
we want it. We love it.
Yeah, but we're going straight to bare knuckle, huh? No gloves.
Oh, no, they can have gloves on.
I don't think. I think a lot of these folks aren't gonna do a bare knuckle.
Gonna do bare knuckle. Yeah. Okay, fine.
Yeah, they've got too much
boxing.
Too much to lose. Yeah.
Whether they have beef or not, I don't know, and I don't care. I would tune in.
Yeah, but here's my thing is I know that like the fight isn't going to be super technical and stuff, so I don't really want to see it with gloves on. I want to see gloves off, like bare knuckle.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I want people to get cut potentially.
Oh, okay. No, I just want it to be like a
street
fight.
I'm in it for the violence.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. No, but I think like they're both like athletic and tough, and that. For my female rapper goal of boxing each other, it's those two.
I want to see Morgan Wallen fight somebody. I think he could be tough.
Too.
Yeah.
He seems feisty. He threw a chair off a bar.
I think Morgan Wallen could.
Morgan Wallen versus Zach Bryan.
Oh, now Zach Bryan is a military vet, so he does have that. He's got that on his side. Do they have I'm asking you all, do they have a beef?
No.
Oh, okay.
But when I think of like stars right now in country music, it's Morgan Wallen, Zach Bryan.
Yeah.
But if Zach was military,
my money would be Zach Bryan
all day. Yeah. This is one I want people to put their honest opinions on.
Yeah. Or write in and tell.
Tell us, who do you want to see match up, and do you agree with us? Yes. Because I do. Yeah. Zach Bryan would be tough. Zach Bryan would be tough.
Though we did now to flip it again, I think, did we talk about this last time? Sean Strickland sparring the Navy SEAL?
No, I don't think we did.
Did we? Yeah.
We didn't talk about it.
So I just saw the video of it and it's crazy. Now, to preface everything, we have like crazy respect for our military and for one. My dad was a vet and
your dad was in Vietnam
and stuff. Going on to that though, you know, I think Sean was like I think he had said something about, you know, he would beat the shit out of a Navy SEAL or, you know, in a straight up fight. And
this guy stepped up.
And so this guy stepped up. Now, kudos to this guy because...
and Sean did say afterwards he was tough as shit. Like,
yes.
To stay there and, like...
Oh, if you watch watching the video...
I didn't watch it.
Sean, like, I mean, there'd be times where he was just kind of peppering his face up and then he'd throw a fucking leg kick. And, I mean, you know, and these guys... The thing is unless you've trained over and over, like fight, you know, we go in and fight every single day. They're just like, I would never, ever expect to, you know, go out on a shooting range against a sniper and think that I'd be in any sort of the same world or even like survive out in the wilderness and stuff.
The difference
like these guys.
too is like we know, and that's why I felt comfortable going into power slap. We know how to take a shot. We know how to take a leg kick and you know, you move your leg to a point where it doesn't hurt. Or at least like mitigate some of the pain. And you know how to block punches and you know how to take the impact. Whereas regular people or people who haven't trained don't. Yeah.
So anyway, Sean, this guy came to sparring and I believe they did 5 rounds. I think I could be wrong on that, but I thought I heard Sean say something about, you know, 1 more round or 2 more rounds to go. And so I'm assuming maybe they did 3 rounds, but it was crazy. But again, kudos to the Navy SEAL because he literally hung in there just to get his ass beat.
That's incredible.
You know, and then Sean came out afterwards and said the guy was a really cool guy and he, you know, hated that he did it to him and stuff. But it's crazy. But further on to the point, you know, if you haven't trained like this for years and, you know, dedicated your life, it's a whole different,
it's all different. But I will say the one thing about like our military and our veterans is they're going to have the mental toughness.
100%. Whereas
a regular person on the street would never be mentally tough enough to go through that.
And that's why I would put, you know, like Zach Bryan, I'd put him up against anybody because I know he's got the toughness and he's got the mental fortitude to, you know, and he's trained. He has combat skills too.
Oh, you know who? Okay, change the subject kind of. Wiz Khalifa.
Oh yes, Wiz Khalifa
can put. Okay, so he trains.
He trains a lot.
He trains a lot. He trains at Unbreakable in LA.
Yeah.
He looks good hitting the pads.
Yeah.
Him versus who? Who would we put up against Wiz Khalifa? Obviously, Wiz Khalifa's tall. And
but I believe he's lighter. We got to kind of like keep the weight classes somewhat.
Him and Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, Wiz Khalifa.
Wiz Khalifa all day. But they're around the same stature.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah. I haven't seen Wiz Khalifa. I don't know how tall he is. But
I don't know either.
Yeah, but I mean, he's trained. He's been doing this.
Yeah. Okay, wait. So we're going to backtrack back to the military. Have we talked about me going on that USO tour?
I think a little bit.
In here?
Yeah, I think a little bit.
Okay.
You choked that dude out.
Okay, I don't want to talk about that.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
No. Well, I mean, yes and no.
Yeah. I mean, he let you do it.
Yes.
But again, that just shows this dude was tough enough to go to sleep because most people won't do that.
Most people would never.
I will raise my hand. I've never been choked unconscious to sleep.
I have.
I know you have. You have.
I let Brian Ortega put me to sleep.
During TMZ, that you did a short little stint with TMZ.
Yeah, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll let him put me to sleep.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy. I don't think we've talked about that.
We haven't. I did. I let Brian Ortega put me to sleep.
That might have been the end of the whole thing too.
That was my end of the relationship with TMZ because they were not happy.
They were not pleased about that because you literally were snoring. You woke up and you're like, where the hell am I? And of course, another thing going into, I was like, babe, don't do that. You don't need to. Why? And you got put to sleep.
Because why not?
Oh my gosh. So this was a few years. This might have been like 5 years ago.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah. So, you know, we're at the TMZ studios. They're filming like this. I think it was for Snapchat, right?
No. We were filming. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it was a short.
On Snapchat.
It was like Fight School or something. Yep. And you had a few. You had Edmund Shabazian, Dominic Reyes, Brian Ortega, and it might have ended at Brian, but anyways, he was showing like some techniques on rear naked chokes. Henry Cejudo.
The hard thing though is I filmed the entire thing. I had just had arm surgery, so I was in it. Like, how much can I do with a cast that goes from my hand to my freaking shoulder?
Yeah. So we get to Brian Ortega, and he's showing this, and Paige volunteers to be choked unconscious to sleep, and so the whole thing's getting set up, and he puts in a rear naked choke, and you can see the lights slowly start to turn off, and she goes to sleep, and the whole studio
goes silent,
and they're like, what in the hell are we watching? Like, cut the filming, cut. Yeah,
they don't understand. We see that every single day in the gym,
for sure.
It's fairly common.
Yeah.
Anyways,
but that was the end. It was not a good deal. I don't even know if we're supposed to be talking about it, because it was fired. But it was pretty crazy.
Anyways, but yes, so then it takes a special kind of person to not tap out.
Yes, and just go to sleep.
But yes, I did the USO tour, and I put a guy in a rear naked choke, one of our veterans, and he did not tap.
I know you don't like to talk about, but it is floating around. It is on the internet.
It is on the internet.
Yes, so you can find that.
Yes. Anyways, though, the USO tour was absolutely cool.
Yes.
One of the coolest things I've ever done.
One together, because I would love to.
I know. I want to reach out to them. I would love to do another USO tour and bring you. That was like one of the most life-changing experiences that I have ever had.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah, and you had quite a few. Max Holloway was on it.
Max Holloway was on it. I got to meet some of like my country music legends.
Who was the chef?
Robert
Irvine.
Yep. Robert Irvine was the chef, and then we had the comedian who we had.
I always forget.
Craig Morgan.
Yeah.
With Craig Morgan.
What's his song?
What I Love About Sunday.
Yeah, what I love.
That one makes me cry. I love that song so much.
Yeah.
That's like brings me back to my like childhood and growing up in Oregon.
Yeah.
And then we have, what's the comedian politician's name that was on it with me?
Gosh damn it. I can't remember.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
It was a great group of people. Yeah. Incredibly fun. We got to travel to literally we went all the way around the entire world, stopping at military bases everywhere.
Yeah.
So it was incredible. But yeah, I'm not supposed to choke people out anymore.
Yeah, or be put to sleep.
People aren't allowed to choke me out. No more.
Yeah, no more being put to sleep.
Yeah, like that got me in a lot of trouble.
Well, no, I don't even want to do that. Yeah.
Do you want to choke me out?
No, I don't.
I'm gonna choke you out.
Yeah, I know. Remember when we were kind of first starting dating? We first
started dating, and you thoroughly believed that I could not choke you out.
Yeah, I thought even given you could put me in the rear naked choke, and there was no way you could put me out.
And what happened?
I had to tap.
100%.
This was on the floor of my brother-in-law and sister's house in Oregon. And,
yes.
Yeah.
Because
so in front of all my friends.
You let someone put a rear naked choke on.
Yeah.
And get it like the correct positioning.
Yeah.
Everything set up. Yeah, you're gonna.
I think I even instead of tapping, I think I was like trying to fight it, and there was just nothing that could be done. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you're skilled.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyways, you need to take me to brunch.
I know. Is it time?
It's time.
All right.
That was a Kickass Love Story.
Yeah, a little more random today.
A bunch of random stuff.
Yeah.
The Bloody Mary helped.
Yeah, the Zinfandel.
Oh yeah, how do you feel? You had a
I feel great. Yeah, I'm addicted to him now.
Oh boy.
Yeah, thanks to Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson, I did see that episode, and then of course,
it's supposed to naturally raise my testosterone.
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
Science.
There's studies about straight nicotine. Yeah. Now, do I want to be addicted? Maybe not, but I do enjoy them.
You don't have an addictive personality, though.
I don't.
You do.
I absolutely do.
Not to substances, though. You're addicted to football cards and video games. He just learned how to play Call of Duty on his phone with a controller.
Yeah, Call of Duty Mobile.
And he plays in bed on his controller on his phone.
Yeah. Yeah, really I've taken the nerdiness up to another level.
Out of all embarrassing things, that's pretty bad.
This is a Kickass Love Story. I'm your host.
I'm your host.
I'm your host.
Paige Van
My
Zandt.
co-host.
Paige Vanderford, Austin Vanderford, our dogs, Dennis and Jackie.
We're going to go hit some brunch.
We're going to go get brunch. We're live every Wednesday at 12 p.m. on YouTube, OFTV, Spotify, Deezer, iHeartRadio, anywhere you get your podcasts.
Apple.
Yeah. Good job.
All right.
Watch us. Listen. Learn.